This is a day in my life at Berklee College of Music. Good morning, y'all. Today is going to be such a busy and exciting day. We've got 4 classes to make it through, a mountain of homework, final exams to prep for, plus a field trip and a performance. I won't lie, I'm feeling a little stressed, y'all. I want to make sure that I'm bringing my A game for tonight's performance and keeping my grades up. Most importantly, I just want to have a good time, so let's get going. School days start off fast. I'm usually flying out the door 45 minutes before my first class of the day, and no, it's totally not because I just slept in this morning. I live off campus and it takes me about 20 minutes to commute to school by train, or as we call it here in Boston, the T. Also, it's final season of my very first semester here and school has been kicking my ass, y'all, so my goal today is to survive. And to do that amidst the morning rush, I try to ground myself by reading a book or by looking out the window at this beautiful, beautiful city that I get to call home. After getting off the train at Heinz Convention Center, I walk up the stairs, out the door, and into the heart of it all. Welcome to Berklee. Yo, just got to the campus. My first class of the day is Ensemble. Basically, we get to play music, make some good vibes. I'm already running late, so I'll see you guys there. The first thing that you need to know about Berklee is that it'll challenge you. I'm in a small jazz ensemble with 3 other musicians and I've never played music like this before. What the hell? Yep, that's right. 39-16. And for you aficionados out there, that's 3 groups of 7, 2 groups of 9. Now you're probably wondering what that sounds like musically, so here you go. After 2 more hours of odd time signatures, it's time to keep it moving and go to my next class. See you. Bye. Rehearsal was good. Now thankfully my next class is conveniently located in a completely different building several blocks away. Which brings us to the second thing that you need to know about Berklee. Berklee's campus isn't really a campus, it's more like a bunch of weirdly designed buildings scattered all across the Back Bay. So if you're a bassist, good luck. My second class of the day is ear training. I'm in ear training 4, and at this level we're working on sight singing, which is being able to read music and perform it immediately upon receiving it, dictation, which is being able to write music down immediately after hearing it, and last but not least, this one's gonna surprise you, solfege. When I first saw that solfege was on the curriculum, I was honestly so skeptical, y'all. I was like, what the hell is do a deer gonna teach me? But having been through an entire semester of it now, I can honestly say that it's really changed the way that I relate to music in real time. Here's me improvising a solo in solfege. Okay, all my morning classes are done for the day. I'm gonna go over to 160 now and grab some lunch. It is my favorite time of day, and it is also my favorite place in the entire school, the cafeteria. I'm not being paid to say this, but I will say the cat food is not that bad for cat food. I won't lie, it's not that bad at all. Let me show you. They have carrot dill baked fish. Ooh, and ratatouille. They're serving ratatouille today. Okay, so for lunch today we have some cod, we have some ratatouille, some potatoes, and some curly fries. I am a whore for curly fries. Not bad. Don't just take from me. Here's what my classmates have to say about the food.
It's pretty good when it wants to be. When they try to do international dishes, they're not very authentic.
It's a hit or miss. I would say their lunches are the best.
Most days, I'd rate it like a 2. On other days, like a 10. It's very spotty.
It's good in a way that you'll see friends that you wouldn't have seen if you didn't go to the caf.
And that's the third thing that you need to know about Berklee. If you're planning on living off campus like I do, then it is absolutely imperative that you eat at the cafeteria. That's where all the people are, and of course the people are what make this school worth coming to. Anyways, lunch was delicious, as mostly always. I have some last minute homework to do because I procrastinated on it and I completely forgot that I had any, so I'm gonna go over to the library and get it done. Berklee is a pretty demanding school. Even though I'm only in my first semester here and I haven't yet declared my major, the amount of homework has been kicking my ass, y'all, so my goal today is still to survive. But on a real note,
even though it's a struggle, I'm glad that that struggle is music. I can't imagine grinding this hard for something that I'm not fully into, so just the thought that it's music keeps me going. And because of that, it's so easy to get lost in the work, to just get into the flow of things, to just lose yourself in the moment.
Homework took too long, I'm running late.
Yeah, I'm both an artist and I'm Filipino, so yeah. Anyways, it's time for
harmony. Negative harmony.
It's one of my favorite classes ever, and I think 95% of that is because my professor is freaking amazing. Which brings us to the fourth thing that you need to know about Berklee. A professor can make or break a class. So make sure that you ask around, do your research on Rate My Professors, and hey, if it's really not working, don't be afraid to switch things up. Leave the class if you need to. After all, it's your time, it's your money, it's your investment. It better be worthwhile. In today's class, we're studying the different kinds of modulations and writing a tune that incorporates all of them.
What if it was G sharp diminished 7?
Yeah.
To kind of emphasize like an E7 flat.
The best part about harmony, though, is being surrounded by other music nerds who speak the same language.
Jonah, you want to say hi to the vlog? This is my man Jonah, probably the most talented saxophonist.
Appreciate you. Well, it's my dog Ameer. He's the GOAT.
Thank you, dude.
Best vlogger out.
Anyways, that is it for classes on campus today. We actually have one more class today, but it's actually a field trip off campus, and it's for probably what I would consider to be my favorite class in the entire world with my favorite people, and I will see you all there.
Now, my favorite class is one that's going to surprise a lot of Berklee people. Basically, in our first semester, we're required to do a liberal arts engaging seminar, or LENS for short, and it's usually really bad. People shit on it a lot, if you can't tell by the way that I'm talking about it. But for some reason, the Berklee gods decided to be kind to me and gave me the most amazing professor ever.
Majora's Mask was only my least favorite because it was...
Wait, we're talking about Zelda?
Yes.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
The entire theme of our class is engaging with the Boston music scene, and as such, we've had field trips to venues, to recording studios, we've had signed artists come in and give us guest lectures, and today we're having a little performance at the Time Out Market.
All right, let's make some noise for Ameer and Rafi. Let's clap them up. Yes.
And although it hurts, I'll be the first to say that I was wrong. Oh, I know I'm probably much too late to try and apologize for my mistakes, but I just want you to know I hope he finds you.
This is it, y'all. This is what helps me survive. The school is demanding, and a lot of the time, I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. But on the other hand, I've also met some of the most beautiful and talented human beings.
Rafi's very, very close to my heart. I feel like you're like my little sister or something. And I just appreciate you. It's just love all the way around, and that is what I love most about this class, and honestly, about the school. You know, it entirely comes down to the community and the people that you meet.
And that's the reason we're all here.
The people. Definitely the people.
The people that I met.
It's literally meeting the people.
I've never been around so many people who are so talented before.
Now, as fantastic as Berklee is for meeting people, I also know that it's a privilege, and it's not a possibility for everyone. I'm gonna go out on a limb and guess that there's at least one person watching this video who wants to come here to the school, but doesn't have the means to do so yet. And my goodness, do I relate to that? When I first graduated high school in 2018, Berklee was my first choice, my dream school, but I didn't have the means to afford it. And so it took me 4 years. 4 years and 3 separate applications to finally get a scholarship big enough to come here.
You have been selected to receive a full tuition scholarship.
But now that I'm here, I realize that a school is still just a school. Whether it's Berklee, a local college, or dropping out, and I've tried all 3 of those things. And so what really matters at the end of the day isn't where we go, but how we choose to apply ourselves wherever we are. So whether or not you plan on coming to Berklee yourself, just know that as fantastic as it seems, Berklee won't make you great. Only you can. And that, my friends, is a typical day in my life here at Berklee. If you're curious about how I got here in the first place, then I highly recommend you check out this video right here. I personally consider it to be my best video I've ever made. Peace!